all for game one here. FDIS. Do you prefer Albert or FDIS?
I think either way. Oof.
Okay, I'll call you FDIS because
Yeah.
I've been calling the Alberto Albert
Yeah.
a lot, so that would really help me more than
Yeah,
anything.
that's better.
So yes, we've got FDIS here. We've got Jesze,
Yeah,
myself, KC for this game one.
Yeah, so Memo has a really hard map again because his gazelle is way over here. And I don't see any elephant here. Okay, but still, with those two LS, it would be hard to click.
7 berries though, it's nice.
Yeah, let's see what he has. He has a very easy wallable map. One close LS, where is his gazelle? It's pretty far. I'm not sure if he will be able to push this gazelle on time. Let's see if Cool wants to read this map.
Yeah, he might.
Yeah. Okay, she's going to find his Excel now.
Because his granary is up against the edge of the screen. He can't even put farms there.
Yeah.
And it's little things like that in these games that can make the difference.
Yeah. And small detail counts.
But it is very safe, and he's Shang, and he's got safe stone, safe gold. He found an elephant, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I think he'll be able. With this LF, he will have enough time to push this.
What are you thinking, Jesse?
Yeah, I mean, Memo, they both got artifacts, so that's going to help them a little bit with some exploration. Cool's base looks pretty safe to expand the walls outwards. Memo, yeah, both wallable potentially. Yeah, a little bit of a maze to find each other. If they go straight towards each other, they're going to have to navigate around some wood lines, so that'd be interesting to see.
Let me know, Jonas, if my voice is okay.
Yeah, there you go. It's a little better.
A little closer to me.
I'm not sure if Memo's found those deer behind the wood yet.
Yeah.
I don't think he has.
Maybe I think he had a builder near there, so he may be just leaving them to build a pit there after. But I don't know. Let's see how Cool is pushing his gazelle.
Memo's got like 8 villagers on berries.
Yeah.
He's going all out on the berry front.
You can do that when you have 7 to keep that fat food econ. That would tell me he's going to play aggressive this game. He's got that many vills on berries early. We'll see if that ends up being true, but that's my sense.
Yeah. FDIS, Jonas mentioned said that your mic sounds a little bit quiet on the quiet side. So maybe I don't know if you can turn that up maybe slightly. Or...
Yeah, I put my mic a little closer.
Yeah, sure.
I think you sound okay. But yeah, well, Cool's definitely not calling Re. That much is for sure.
We're going to go through this game. So Memo probably is thinking Slinger because
got to get some resource cycling for us with the 2 and 3 buttons.
Yeah.
So we can see who clicks and shit.
Yeah, so Cool just click, and Memo is pretty far from clicking.
There we go.
But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Memo Genie's right. I don't think those deer behind the wood were found by Memo.
Yeah, I think they both are going to go slings, or maybe Cool wants to either bronze or just scout from home.
Well,
yeah.
So who clicked first? Was that Memo or was that Cool?
Cool. Memo is going to click now. He just clicked. It's not too late.
So he did find the deer. He's pushing them to where it's safe. Interesting.
Yeah, and now he has 2 wood bits, so that's it.
Memo's found those berries right at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
This is nice. And yeah, this is exciting stuff. I can't wait to see how this series plays out. I mean, these two are like Titan players, aren't they? It's like
they're both going soon, it seems. Or at least soon.
Yeah, I agree with Genie. That Cool's just got such a good map for Shang. Just that small tactical map with safe stone and gold. Easy to wall.
And Cool is fully walled already now.
Yeah.
Which you would expect, right? 8 minutes, Cool's fully safe.
Yeah, he's
It's
already
just business as usual for Cool.
Yeah.
He had a perfect deer lure, perfect elephant lure to get that. I'm not sure what time he clicked tool, but he clicked tool very fast.
Yeah, I think, well, Memo will be a little smaller, but he will be safe too.
His Memo still is not a tool yet. There he goes, finally.
Yeah.
So we had like a 7-minute click, which is, it's not horrible, but with Cool's click time to Shang, it's going to be hard to catch up.
Yeah. Well, at least Memo found Cool.
Yep.
And he was, well, I don't know if he saw the slings.
So we're up to 20 viewers now. Thank you all for tuning in for this game one. There was a retry attempt earlier. This is the second attempt of game one.
Yeah, Cool is not taking any chances here.
No, he's not.
Okay, he's starting to move. Let's see. Memo's gone. Yeah, Cool is just going to buy time for bronze. It seems he doesn't want to extend it.
Yeah. I think that's smart, man, because like when you're last safe and you're Shang and 2 safe gold, like you can really be tactical.
Yeah. And this is a nice hit for Memo.
What's that, Jesse?
Cool's already like 8 population ahead.
Yeah.
He's moving in on Memo with a small army.
Let's see some stats. Yeah,
he's probably just.
I'm getting more feedback in the chat, Albert, that we're having trouble hearing you. So let's try to maybe adjust your input volume or get your mouse closer to the mic.
Yeah. Now, is it better?
You can talk to the viewers that way. That's
okay.
In the chat. I will check in with them.
This should be without delay. So, do you guys hear me?
Yeah, I mean, I can hear you okay, but maybe it's just coming a little bit lower through on the stream or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, so Cool.
As low as it can be.
So Cool is already harassing Memo here. He's in on Memo's farm eco, so he's kind of taking first blood there. Memo is definitely a little bit behind at the moment, and he's realizing that Cool is fully walled, so he's going to have to pull back those slingers he sent up the top.
He's pulling back. He didn't see these berries, but he should have found it now. Let's see if he goes there. Yeah, there's nothing here. So let's see.
I mean, this is not good for Memo. Cool is completely safe.
Yeah.
It's looking grim.
But he's still doing pretty well with the map he has.
Yeah, and Memo lost a couple of slingers. He didn't notice Cool attacking him.
Yeah.
On the market, he was attacking Cool's market, but had a couple of slingers picked off there. But he's pushed Cool's slingers back for the time being. He hasn't kind of expanded his walls. He's not actually fully walled yet, so yeah, he's kind of gonna try and deal with this little push from Cool and then get his walls up, I guess. But meanwhile, Cool is pulling ahead. He's got 53 population, Memo on 39.
Yeah.
Did Memo miss those 2 elephants near his TC as well? Did he ever get those?
No, he didn't. Yeah, I think the pushing the gazelle behind the trees took.
Yeah, right
too much
there.
time
There's
for
2
him.
elephants. He should have found those 2 elephants right there.
Yeah, but I don't think he had the time or the build time because he was pushing the gazelles from too far.
He also had his villager. I think he ran his villager away from building one wall and has left a couple of tiles with like a barely built wall here. If Cool spots that, he's in on him again. He's gonna go straight back for the berries, but at the moment he's not taking advantage of that.
Cool is going all in on the slings now.
I mean, sure, why not? Your opponent's not safe. You might as well just finish them.
Yeah.
Memo's managed to complete that wall to the side. Yeah, we're going to see the first big engagement coming up. If you go down to Memo's base, Cephas.
Yeah, I'm on Memos.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Cool is going to sandwich him. But she's getting the hit.
He's got him encircled. That's good work.
Yeah.
But Memo's still not giving up.
Oh, it's a nice little house just come up there. Perfect time.
Mm.
Nice move, my man. That was nice.
Damn, Cool lost a lot of slingers in that.
Yeah.
That was a lot of wastage. Memo played that really well.
Yeah. Memo's going to keep trying, you know, there's no point in not trying to the bitter end.
Okay, it seems Memo's going bronze. And click, and Cool just clicked. Yeah, they both clicked.
So that's interesting.
Like
That I mean, they're bronzing at the same time.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
check what they're coming. Okay, Cool has 8 more builds.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could check the stats and the timeline here or there for us and the viewers. Thank you.
Yeah, let me check the timeline.
I feel like Cool just kind of missed out on a little opportunity to get a little bit more of a hit on into.
Yeah.
He was so
Yep.
far ahead.
Yeah, I think Cool probably should have just went all in on the faster bronze time because he was so safe with Shang, but he decided not to.
Okay,
Yeah.
Full cut now. Let's see what.
And now we have a really strong Civ and Roman that's bronzing the same time he will.
Yeah, so I think Memo's going for the short play, I believe. Or is he going to build? Yeah, he's going to do capture. Cool is.
Yeah, Shang's good in bronze too, correct. And Restricted's right, so still edge Cool. They'll bronze around the same time, and he had 8 more vills and stay for econ. So I'm inclined to agree that edge still goes to Cool right now. But it's been a valiant effort by Memo to stay in it.
Yeah, Cool is definitely hitting bronze with a much more solid eco.
Okay,
The population is kind of evened out, but
let's see what
Cool
Cool
is
does.
just,
He got some painters near Memo's base.
Memo's still Tool, by the way. He hasn't bronzed quite yet.
No, they both bronze now.
Oh, there he goes. Okay.
Let's see what Cool doing.
So Memo was,
Yeah.
what, 30 seconds behind him?
Yeah, I think less. I didn't see too much of a difference.
Yeah, so that matters too.
he's got 3 cav coming down, so he's just going to toy with Memo slingers a little bit.
Let's see. Yeah, Memo's going cups, not going swords.
And he's seen the siege workshop.
Yeah, that's his problem for the slings.
Cool could have actually built those stables a little bit closer, maybe.
Sure.
He maybe respecting Memo too much. But he has got the armor upgrade for the cav, whereas Memo doesn't at the moment. But it's just coming in.
Yeah,
30 seconds or so.
and he's already upgrading the second armor. That kill is very nasty.
Memo was also housed for like 10, 15 seconds just then. And just kind of little things like that just make such a big difference in these fights.
Yeah, that's not gonna. Can we check the TC count? So he's got more TCs.
Yeah, let me check.
Get a feel for that.
1, 2, just 2. And Cool has just 1. Check.
Okay, interesting. All right, so I don't know. I mean, if Cool doesn't kill Memo within the next 5 minutes, it could get interesting. I'll just say that. Because Memo's a fucking machine. If he can iron with Roman, good luck.
Yeah. And who's... Okay, he's going to go for defense. And Memo's going
And he
to...
found his stone thrower. He sees it. No, he didn't. Oh, he didn't see it. Cool's trying to sneak attack him, but nope. Memo's wise to it. And we don't see any camels as an adjustment from Cool, at least not yet.
Yeah, who is going to go compass here already?
I see.
Upgraded the improved bomb attack. Okay, he's going compass.
We check the Vil counts.
Yeah, 14 builds for Cool.
Yeah. That matters.
Yeah.
So where is Cool gonna build his archery ranges? He's already been pushed back a little bit. He's not looking to paint forward again.
Okay, he's building way back. Yeah.
So this game will probably go on a little bit longer, and Memo was able to get those units out really quickly onto the field.
Yeah,
And obviously combos do take some time to get going, but Memo fast reaction there.
Yes, we can see that Memo's starting to win over some skeptics in the chat, as well as me.
4 ranges for Cool. Let's see what he does. Okay, 5.
Yeah, but Memo has the type of Civ that can deal with compies pretty well, you know, tower support.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's getting stone yet, Memo, but his first wood pit was next to stone, so he can easily get stone. To complement the legs if he needs to.
You know, he's 3 and 4 to see. And he's 17 painter, it seems.
So, as you can see, there's just adjustments and counter adjustments being made. You'd expect nothing less in a game of this magnitude with these caliber players.
Yeah.
Memo likes to live life on the edge with some house rules. Like, they've come in, like, he's been really quick to get some emergency walls up, but...
Yeah, I think that's what he wants. I think that's by design. He's trying to rope-a-dope you, like lure you in, but he's ready for him.
This one, see that? Oh, just one.
Pulls in, but he's so fast, Memo is. He's able to limit the damage.
Yeah, Cool has fully upgraded his calf, and Memo hasn't upgraded his. See what he wants to do. Oh, this is.
We check the Vil count and the timeline.
Yeah. 80 bits for Cool and 60 for Memo. Yeah, Cool is getting in the. It's winning the timeline.
Yeah, man.
But
yeah.
This is very, very troublesome for Memo.
Just the fact that Cool is never touched at home.
Oh, that
is.
That kill, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cool machine is just like starting to come into play now.
The pool machine and the map hack machine, like that is a really nice like Shang map, man. Holy shit.
This is very hard for me now. Those
Yeah, Memo gave it a really good try, but it's really bleak right now. I think his only chance now is if you try YOLO Iron with like a small economy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But even if you did, you'd probably die.
Yeah. And this bomb can open any of these buildings very quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
As the reality of the situation, I'm sure, is starting to dawn on Memo. And that can't be a good feeling to see this at your doorstep. We'll see how he responds in game 2.
Yeah, dude. 76-45.
Thank you all for tuning in.
Let's see Memo. Okay, he has some nice surface shape. He probably will find that quickly. And decent berries. Just 6, but still. Let's see what Memo does. Yeah, he's going to put there. Looks like a decently wallable map. Yeah. I think like a 7 out of 10. Cool, on the other hand, looks like he has not so bad either. His berries is a little weird. He's going to find this spot now. So I don't think we're going to have any read in this game, no.
Yeah. The players have chosen all water maps in this set, by the way. It's going to be crazy. Even small islands, large islands, they're in the mix. So yeah, this is a hybrid. Yeah, it's like pretty crazy.
Yeah, let's see what Cool does. He only has, well, he has enough sharpies and said to play this, and Memo is going to find him pretty soon now. And also Cool, it seems. Okay, nothing out of the ordinary. The speed is a little weak for the world, I mean, but it's perfectly fine for the start.
If you notice, Memo hasn't actually got a lot of fish in his sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That could play a part in kind of bronze fights, I think, maybe. If the game gets... Or like, yeah, basically could play a part in the early stages of the game, really.
Yeah, but I think Memo will start docking here because, well,
No, he's not going to dock.
He may be docked here because of this fish, but
he doesn't have enough bills on wood to dock yet. I think he's going to try to find another shorefish to pit is what he's looking for there.
No, I think he has to build a granary or a dock to click.
Yeah, there's the granary. Okay.
But yeah,
is there going to be granary or pit?
Like if he walls over on this bit on the like 9 o'clock direction, then he's got a decent amount of fish in that little bit. But once he's used up this shorefish, he's not. If he docks there or near there, he's not really going to have much else to take.
Yeah. Let's see, cool size.
He's got a nice lure there. That elephant will be right there by the storage pit.
Yeah. He's focusing on food rather than.
And Cool, is that 7 berries there for Cool? I think it is.
Yeah, there's
and he hasn't even touched them yet. So that's kind of scary.
Yeah, but he's focusing on food. He's going to build now, probably. There isn't any painters yet. Okay, he's a painter. And
yeah, the fact that he still has all that food there.
Oh, yeah, he has a different painter here. Did he see this painter? No, he didn't. Let's see what Cool does. Let's see if he builds a... Yeah, he just built a granite. Okay, he's going to find his pit now. That is troublesome. No? Okay, he liked that spot. So, cool, just click. And Memo 2. There is in that sequence.
Stuff. This one should be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, Memo's already built.
Unfortunately for Memo, I like Cool's spot a little bit better. Like, he had the better storage pit to start, and he had 7 berries.
Yeah, but...
And a good deer lure.
Yeah, but I don't think safety is on the side of Cool today, because Memo's got already a bark here, and he has another. So this one will be very hard to wall.
We'll see, but Cool, he can summon walls in an instant. He's so skilled. Yep, see, he already feels that coming. He's ready for it at least.
Yeah, he has already built his bark too. So no one dug yet.
Potential cool villager going down here. If you just go down to where Memo is attacking.
Yeah. With his 3 coming.
This is game 2. And it says right at the bottom of the screen, 0-1 in favor of Cool.
Yeah, I think Memo has a slight advantage in this game. Oh. Let me check. Yeah, he just...
So Cool's getting some small walls up.
Oh, this...
Memo 2. It's a good job by both players. Just like, you can feel the intensity. It's just every tile is being contested.
Yeah, Cool's coming around the top side though.
Yeah.
And that's where, if you're Memo, you probably wish you had this. You probably wish you had the small trees app right there. If you're Memo, mod, I should say.
Nice. Let's see Memo's. This is a really troublesome ball.
That's not good.
Yeah, but that's another thing. Let's see Memo's fine.
See, I told you that Cool could get safe in a second.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Cool's also setting up a little mini base over to 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Memo still though will not give up.
Oh, this is a much safer place.
Memo's gonna keep trying till the bitter end.
Memo,
He
nearly gets in here.
Yeah, he knows.
Nope.
Doesn't notice, yeah.
This is the best trap. He has to run. Let's see what's Cool doing here.
Yeah, I mean that was I've told Memo like he should get the small trees app, but he prefers to have the regular tree size, and you just have to help but wonder if he had small trees, if he could have spotted that hole.
Someone's building a trap. Who is it? Well, Cool's building a ship, and Memo's building a front.
Okay, good stuff.
So
What's their villager count at the moment?
Let me just find Cool's dog first. Where is Cool's dog?
I think it's over by Memo.
Okay. Okay. Let me check. Builds 19 for both.
The mods are on the Age of Empires website, so they're safe to download.
Got transport coming in from
AgeofEmpires.com.
Memo.
Let's see this.
Can you see the transport at 3 o'clock?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Okay.
And now it's barely taking back for Memo.
We'll see how much damage he can do here as Cool's not ready.
Yeah. 3 builds for
Nice.
Memo.
Nice strike by Memo.
Okay. 2 builds more. Let me check timeline after that.
But it's hard when you're against Yamato because those fills are fast and they can outrun your axemen.
Yeah. But two builds should be able to outrun the axes anyway, but Yamato will outrun it much faster. Cool didn't find this bit yet, it seems. Okay, let's see what's going on
What do you think, Jesse? What do you see? Cool still have the edge, or?
Okay, Memo's building his second.
I can't work it out. Too much chaos going on.
Yeah, man. For real. It's hard to say.
Yeah, Cool's really good at like spreading around the map, but he did get pushed off there at 3 o'clock. He's still a little bit open around his base. If Memo sent an axe or two back into Cool's base, he could pick off a couple more villagers. But meanwhile, yeah, there's like that axe chasing each other now. A little bit of an engagement. Memo's got the heal advantage right now, so yeah, I think he's going to come out on top here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to be careful not to overchop Memo, but at the moment, I think Memo is doing okay. I think he's stabilizing.
Yeah.
Cool on the run a bit, and it'd be interesting to see like any sea fights that might start to happen. So Cool has actually got a scout ship. Memo's retaliated with one of his own. They're about to exchange blows.
Yeah,
Memo's got a couple at the top as well. So Memo's transitioning to C.
Yeah.
And he's pulling ahead in the pop lead as well.
Let's see another action. Just here, right?
A little bit of micro from
Yeah.
Cool there. From Memo.
So Cool is pretty distributed on the map. So he shouldn't be focusing something. It's time to set his place. Let's see what's going on here.
Memo's also immediately adding some fishing boats as well. I think he feels that he's got a little bit of control on the sea. The scout ship from Cool managed to survive with 4 HP.
Yeah, and Memo is going to go to lane now. Yeah, she's starting to scout the coast. Let's see if Cool give up C. No, it's going to start fighting there. Okay, we're gonna have a big encounter here. It looks like Cool has the numbers.
So Memo's going round to 6 o'clock. This should be interesting.
Yeah, we're getting some feedback that we need to see more of the map.
Like zoom out or just moving more? Just trying to stay on the action. Looks running. Let me see now.
Yeah, there's Memo striking him on the sea. Got some good hits there. So Memo waited until he had like 4 ships ready, then he struck.
Yeah.
That's good patience.
Oh.
He gets a free deer there. Oh, again, that sneaks in on him.
Yeah, Cool just getting to his foot. He's going to get now.
What a pain in the ass, dude.
Yeah. This thin forest, you always keep opening.
Cool is actually pulling ahead now in population.
Yeah.
He's damn, he's like a machine. He kept making axe even though Memo was walled. I think he knew that he was going to break through at some point.
Oh my god, dude, that sucks ass.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus, he's
sorry.
gone again.
Oh, this is a disaster.
This is trouble for Memo.
Yeah.
He's riding the Titanic right now.
Yeah.
GG. Damn. I actually didn't expect that game to end that quick. I thought it was
Yeah.
going to go on for a while. Tug of war.
Sometimes it bees like that.
Okay. Let's see cool mouse. This is going to be a lot of axe action, I expect. Let's see what they do. So who has mace and not the best berries? He got a safe map and 2 LS and pretty easy Jesze to push. I can.
Oh, he's asking what server you're hosting?
Yeah, US East.
Yes, Ace. Can you type? Or I don't think you can
No, I
type, can you?
can't.
US East, so maybe better to choose one in like Europe or something?
Yeah, let me
Maybe it's in the middle of them both? Well, not quite, but
let me just message cool a little. Okay.
so yeah, it'd be interesting to see on this map whether they kind of go and wall the narrow part of the map when they don't really need to because they're right opposite each other in this large landmass.
Yeah. Jesus, Memo has already bad Jesze. Well, not so bad, but it's a little far. Okay.
West. Okay, he's asking for
Yeah.
West US. So yeah, a little bit awkward berries for Memo, but he for a call, but
Yeah.
it's not too big an issue. I don't think just one berry kind of stuck maybe. Yeah, Memo just pushing the gazelle. Yeah, I wonder how much they're going to contest on the water here, and whether this kind of middle section gets walled up and there's like a little bit of a standoff, or whether it's just going to be all-out aggression.
Yeah. Let's see if they can understand the map. Let's see how Memo's doing. He got some very far strokes for the pit. Let's see, what's Cool doing? Not a pit yet. And Cool is about to find Memo. Where's Cool? I saw something annoying here. Let me check. Okay.
So Cool's got a really nice lure there. He's really
there is
clean push, and so is Memo. Both expert players expect nothing less.
Yeah. Let's see where Memo built. Well, I think this is a good place for a pit. I don't know. Maybe he wants to build it here for more safety. Yeah, Cool already found him. And he's in standby mode.
Alright, back.
Yeah. Damn, Cool's got a sneaky Vil on Memo's base already.
Yeah.
5 minutes and 5 HP left on that villager, and that villager's going to turn into a potential huge threat for Memo.
Yeah, let's see.
Whilst we know, yeah, like whilst we know Cool loves to boom, and he can also play super fast aggressive and yeah, get that first strike in. So
Memo finds his duelist too. Okay. This is going to be trouble for Memo. Let's see if he can find his villain list. Let me check what Cool's doing.
Of course, it's always tricky when you're yellow. You can hide by the gold, and sometimes it can be hard to spot.
Yeah.
Cool going full ninja mode.
Yeah. Let me see. What is he doing?
So So is Memo going to dock at the moment? Or?
Yeah, Cool already clicked. And Memo just clicked too. But Cool is already painting Memo.
Damn, Cool's going to be really aggressive.
Yeah. Let me check what Memo's doing here. Okay, he's building a dock. And then he's not going to build a barrack anytime soon. So he thinks he's safe.
I think he's just seeing Cool's house, and he's pulled this villager back, and he's immediately building a barracks. So
okay.
he knows the threat is real.
Sorry, club in the way. And also a dock. Not his Memo. Yeah, he has a club in. Let's see how this goes.
So they're both queuing up clubmen. Memo's sending the clubman outside the base, maybe thinking that Cool built a house, saw his pit, and then kind of pulled the villager back to build the paint just outside.
Yeah.
It has no idea that Cool's right in the back of his base at the moment. All his villagers totally exposed. He's only got one barracks as well.
Yeah. So let's see how this goes. Cool already. Let's see. Oh, he didn't find this bit yet, it seems. He has already armor.
This is going to be really rough. He's hit Memo already. These walls are now pointless for Memo.
That was quick. That was a pretty good warning for Memo.
He needs to finish off this wall here. He's got one tile open. This is going to be critical. He's not going to notice it either. And that axe is going to come round.
Okay, I didn't see that. Yeah, fully safe now. Jeez. That's very easy one. Let's see. Yeah, Cool's going sling now. Okay, I'll find another place.
Memo's got some bowmen coming. But the slingers come out exactly the right time.
Yeah, he knows he can defend this place. Let's see here. Yeah, nothing much happening here. And we're just building.
And already Memo, yeah, under so much pressure already, and Cool is pretty much nearly fully walled.
Yeah, he has an easier wall too. Yeah, nice micro by Memo.
Memo's on the sea. He built a scout ship, but Cool's just going all out land aggression.
Yeah.
And he needs to micro these bowmen really well because obviously Hittite don't get slingers, so...
Yeah. But anytime Memo has more bowmen, he can defend much better than the slinger. He just lost one.
You can see him desperately trying to attack move and micro, but it takes a lot of attention. He's been pushed off his wood line as well.
Yeah. I think Memo needs a new range. Pump much more faster. Okay, she's going to be close.
That's the idea of good axe rush. You pin them down, you force their hand, they'll make bowmen, and you're ready to adjust with slingers.
Yeah. This was
You
bad
dictate.
luck. It was bad luck for me. I think he picked Hittite thinking of focusing on water, but with this map distribution, it's more land-based.
Nice little quick wall coming in from Memo there,
Yeah.
just to save that little sort of new kind of town.
You're up
Setting
to
in the
45 viewers after this. No pressure.
Yeah. I don't care. It's okay.
Nice stream.
So let's see.
But this house is going to go down for Memo, and
This is going down, so I don't think Cool is watching this. Let's see if Memo can bring his shit. Very good micro for Memo. Staying alive. Yeah, I think killing this build would be pretty nice because he only has 2 bars, and now Memo has 3 ranges. He'll be able to keep up with the slings.
Cool's economy is actually Memo's economy is pretty okay because he's on the sea, but there's a point I think Cool will probably join him, but Cool is just so safe.
Yeah.
He's pretty much all stone walled, and yeah, that can only spell trouble for for his opponent if Cool is safe like that.
Yeah.
Let's see if Cool starts to transition to the sea as well.
Yeah, and for that he should be able to get out of here. Let's see what he does. Let's see what's happening here. No, nothing.
Memo is pushing in on Cool's base, so he's the slingers are coming back to help defend.
Let's see what's happening first. Yeah, nice.
So he loses some
So-
villagers there. But
Yeah, and on his open here, he should be winning this pretty quickly.
Memo's done actually a pretty good job to stabilize a little bit, but Cool, I would say, is still ahead.
Yeah, he should be able to take all the ceiling with this armor.
He's still not got woodworking in. Obviously, that gives the bowman an extra +1 range, which would be really useful right now.
Yeah, he just realized that. Let's see how many builds there are. Yeah, Cool has 4 more builds.
They're both getting woodworking exactly the same time.
Yeah. Let's see if he's still bumping. Yeah, he's still bumping. He has a bar somewhere else.
But look at Cool's
inside.
farming eco. It's like
Yeah, that's nice.
gonna be consistent income. Pulling ahead on economy.
Yeah.
And yet another game where Memo couldn't get in on him.
Let's see what's going on. I think they're both thinking of bronzing because they're starting to accumulate food.
Yeah, I just think Memo's just falling too far behind now. This little area in the middle is just too unsafe.
Yeah.
The wood line's getting shorter, and
And he
slingers
doesn't
can
have
now.
stone, I think. Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah,
He can
that's
go
right.
there.
He's under a lot of pressure.
Yeah. And I think Memo is building. Yeah, he just went there. He didn't have any dog here.
Possible? Could we try to keep the chat English, please, so all the viewers can follow along, if possible? If it's not possible, okay. But if it is possible, please.
Oh, his both stone are count. And the other stone is here. And Let's see if there is any spawn here. No.
Yeah, he's
there's
losing villagers on the wood line.
one, two. Yeah, he needs to get out of there.
He's also blocked a little bit with some buildings to build a second pit here. He's going to have to delete some houses, possibly.
Yeah.
Just getting moved off of your base causes so much disruption. If you can also kind of disrupt your opponent, you know, maybe evens things out, but so far Memo, hasn't been able to breach his opponent, and Cool's kind of got the momentum.
Polarized. And what is Cool doing here?
Cool's he's just so strong that it's, you know, making Memo look way worse than he is.
Yeah, but Memo had like Mab's advantage in already 2 games, so I think it's okay.
Memo's got a huge economy on the sea, but he's just going to be under a lot of pressure on the wood line. As soon as Cool hits bronze, he's going to be absolutely harassing Memo, and Memo's not going to have enough wood to build his own army and support that. I don't think he's going to really struggle.
I don't know, maybe if he starts moving his builds here, he starts spreading on the map.
Cool has got 1,000 food going into bronze.
Yeah.
That's absolutely insane. And he's not even on the sea, he's just had a consistent farming eco, a safe base the whole entire game.
Yeah, and I'm guessing he's going to bomb hard now.
Perfectly placed farms are far more efficient than fishing boats. That needs to be understood. And Cool's decided to completely abandon fishing boats and go for that precision.
Yeah, the advantage of fishing boat is that in 2 days you can spam the fish boat faster. Spam this, but let's see how he's going to have. Yeah, I thought he would be going compies or just bomb. I think Memo has the advantage against the cat.
Yeah, that's another good point. If those fishing boats are encountered with Navy, they'll fall easily.
Memo just hit bronze now.
Memo's getting the upgrade for the scout ships, the war galleys, so maybe he's...
Yeah, I think for the range to protect his base, I guess.
Yeah, possibly. He's losing his whole army here, and he's struggling with getting enough wood to get enough chariot archers, I think. And also the slinger's still on the field, so...
Yeah, good numbers.
Everything's looking good for Cool right now, I'd say. Memo's population is shrinking, Cool's expanding. It's a very, very fast, aggressive play from Cool. 5 minutes he had a villager at 12 o'clock in Memo's base.
Hard to watch.
He finally getting the phone. Did he see that?
And again, it's noteworthy. He didn't go full slinger. He went axe first.
Yeah.
Like, that's a smart way to do it.
Yeah.
Even though your first Hittite, you're tempted to just go full sling, but if you can get in on him and then sling him, it's like, yeah, devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what he's going to lose this with now.
And Cool is just not bothering going onto the sea. He just
probably
knows he's got enough control. That farming economy is just doing everything he needs to do to bring him his food, so he doesn't need to do anything else. He doesn't need to go on the sea.
Yeah,
like I said, he decided early at some point in the game he was not going sea.
He got almost double the build of Memo.
Yeah.
Let's see what Memo does.
Memo's just, on his heels here, on the verge of going down 3-0. He's going to have to pull one out of his ass, or he's going to come back and win this.
That lack of stamina.
And this house wall is about to fall there, and there's no one there to repair it.
Yeah, he can.
Oh, there is. I'm sorry.
He can grow his population if he has his house all the time.
And Cool is up to 4 TCs, and he's got 6, 7, 8 cav just sitting around chilling. This is
almost
definitely
90
looking like
builds.
3-0 to be honest with you.
It's just domination by Cool.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay, we're going.
Look at that, all those.
Memo's running out of wood line.
Memo's just aware of everything, but he can't do a ton about it.
Yeah.
And like someone was saying, now the food economy on the sea is just petering out. The boat's too slow. The fish is too far away. It's just not. It helped him for a while, but now it's not really doing anything. And they're all getting killed as well.
Imaginary Maze Temple. I think Unrestricted's taking LSD or something, because he's seeing things.
Yeah, we'll just panic up.
He's also in on Memo in his base with Cav, and villagers are getting picked off as well in Memo's base.
For siege, I guess.
This is difficult to watch, guys. I gotta be honest with you. Like, this hurts me to just see Memo punching bag like this.
Yeah. He's calling pretty well with the map he has.
He's not taking any chances. He doesn't want to just go full greed and get to iron. He wants to absolutely spam the entire map with Cav and just.
He can do both.
Yeah.
Because Macedonian does have cataphract. He can choose.
Right now.
But he has got resources to go to iron now, so. Click is imminent. Yep, here it is.
It's rare, but I have done Maze cataphracts a time or two. It's not ideal because they don't get nobility, but if you have a shit ton of calves already in enemy land, it can work, which Cool has.
Yeah, GG.
If it lasts that long.
Tough times for Memo right now. Let's see if he can stage a comeback.
I mean, I told you, I was waiting to say this, but I told you guys yesterday that this game could be a sweep either way, because these players are so strong that if they get on a roll and they're having a good on him and his confidence is down, it's a lot to deal with.
Okay, let's see Memo's base. He has decent short piece here.
We'll see if he can pull one out here.
A little forward. I don't like this. He has to build his speed here. Maybe here.
Yeah, a little bit annoying pit placement for Memo. His if he gets landed, his pit's forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Although he can go forward and wall a couple of areas, but
let's see what he does. Let me check Cool's base. Yeah, he's for some C. He can make the pit for shortish. And he's starting to push his Jesze.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, Cool does have Phoenician with the wood bonus, so
he's
potentially going to get ahead if he can dock up early, and it'd be interesting to see if Memo places his docks around the back and just tries to do a bit more of a longer game, or whether we see a landing again, because we know that in the last match, Cool did I think you described it as a very textbook transport against Bongo.
Correct. You did. And this is just the perfect map for foe and for the not only the Civ but the map. He's got that wood there, right there by his TC.
Yep.
7-berry bush to make the transition easier. Luring the deer, like, was in a great spot, unfortunately for Memo.
He doesn't have any
Cool gets
bush
very
up this
clean
year.
there.
Maybe here, but if he builds his pit here, yeah, that would be a good pit.
Yeah, those shorefish are sort of baiting Memo, aren't they? They're like, there's 4-5 shorefish near his TC, but nothing great to pit. It's not ideal.
Yeah, but at least for food, it would be a nice pit with 4 shorefish.
Yeah. Just want them 2-3 tiles TC just to be 2-3 tiles to the left a bit.
What's Cool doing here? Yeah, this wood so close. That's a huge advantage for Cool too. Yeah. I'm guessing Cool would be first to dock even faster because he's full. Let's see what he does. Yeah, so I'm guessing Memo will try to wall this. Yeah.
That's just a really unfortunate wood placement generation for Memo. That's such bullshit. Let's be real.
Yeah, he's got to pray that Cool doesn't land him, really.
And Cool's got a fat wood pit right next to his TC.
Yeah.
I mean, with Phoenician having ranged options, it's going to be really frustrating for Memo. Even if this game goes to bronze, he's going to just be constantly under pressure to move out and take those wood lines further up. Maybe have to put some towers, play defensive or something, try and defend that, I guess, and then push out maybe, but a tricky one.
Yeah, and worth reminding that Greek has no Stone Age economy advantage.
Yeah.
Greek?
Yeah, they got nothing.
Oh, yeah.
The only advantage they get is the TC speed for the HC, but that's not until it's Old Age.
Yeah.
Cool is already on a dock.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 fishing ships ordered.
Yeah. I mean, lucky break for Memo. That's not the best dock for Cool. There's not a ton of fish near it.
Yeah, but at least it's safe. You'll be able to accumulate ships there. This isn't great either. Well, he has this. Let's see what they do.
Cool is not clicking up yet. Memo's halfway to Tool.
Yeah.
So are we going to see an aggressive landing from Memo?
I don't know, maybe. Let me check. Memo has 8 on wood. Yeah, I think that's the case. I think Memo wants to land there. And Cool wants to fight C.
Or it looks like maybe Memo's going for a fast C.
Yeah. Let me check.
Yeah, his Memo is basically in Tool and Cool's just clicked.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think it's a huge deal. He has very few fish boats, and they're pretty far from.
Yeah, so Memo's sending a fishing boat round to the right-hand side of Cool's island, but he's probably likely then to send his scout ships to where Cool is.
And Cool has 14 Buddhist economy, and Memo has 12.
Yeah, if you can get on Cool's ships quickly, This could be really good for Memo.
Yeah. They should go fast.
As we see, Cool has that nice fat 2-wood pit setup, which is great for islands with foe. It's just so strong. Such a strong base.
Yeah, and Cool's looking for bronze quickly too. And he has the eco because only 4 fishbowl are peaceful income.
Yeah, Memo needs to strike ASAP. And he gets some kills off already. This is good for Memo.
Yeah, I think what should be key for Memo now is not allow Cool to build another dock.
Yes. Good point.
Just keeping out of
Easier said than done, but he can do it because he has the fast warships in Greek.
Yeah.
He can patrol that sea easily. So that's a good early development for Memo. I'm a little surprised Cool didn't try transport rush. Up 3 games, nothing. Like I thought he might take that risk and go for the easy win.
Yeah.
I think it would have been a worthwhile gamble, but he decides not to.
Yeah, Memo's got to do everything in his power to stop Cool from getting back on the sea.
He's patrolling every tile of fucking shoreline with those fast ships.
Yeah, he just guarding them now. Let's see.
But Cool's economy is in a much better position. He may even, I don't know, he may even like boom up to iron. He's got enough space, plant some towers, elephant archers along the coast, and try and get back onto sea that way. I don't know if the game's going to go that far, but
yeah, the problem is
he's even he's walled too. So even if Memo lands him, Cool's in a position to handle it.
Yeah, the problem is that Cool has no more natural food. He would have to farm, and that would be slower if Memo can just boom on the sea very hard.
Not necessarily. I mean, he's got foe.
Yeah, but
and we saw last game, farms are more efficient than fishing boats.
Then he tied 2 fishing boats, and in a sea that doesn't have a lot.
That's a good point. Still, farms are more efficient. They're standing right next to the granary, dropping their 10 food off instantly. The fishing vessel can never do that.
Yeah, the difference is that in the last game, Memo has only 1 dock or 2 docks, and he didn't have the wood echo to boom properly. So I think that's not the case here because he will be.
As we see, Cool bronze first, so that's not good for Memo.
Yeah.
Memo's got a scout ship right near one of Cool's wood lines, so once that extra range comes in, or if you just push that scout ship just 1 tile up, he would be harassing that wood line.
Yeah. So I think Cool is going to play very defensive with Compris, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. The AoE gods really helped out Cool today. It just seemed like he's the mad edge in almost all these games, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it seems Cool wants to get back in the sea again. Or he's just scouting to look for planes.
Yeah, he's looking at his own base now, isn't he? Just to see if Cool managed to get a sneaky transport. Good point. And Memo has all of this sea to expand into. So much food available, but let's see what Cool's next move is.
Let me check Memo. Oh, he just has 1 boat.
And Cool is getting back on the sea.
Yeah.
Look at this. Jesus.
Yeah, Memo's trying to transport. Cool. Yeah, he's already researching the guy, and Memo just deny his wood. And second dog.
Yeah, Cool is going all out, transport, getting back on the sea. He knows he's got a small window of opportunity to try and cancel out what could be a potential huge fish boom for Memo.
Memo does have some walls at home, it's worth noting, so even if he gets transported, he might be able to deal with it and limit the damage.
Yeah, that's a good point. Memo's not seeing this. Cool's had a lot of time to get these docks down.
I saw another transport down here. Was that Memo trying to transport him too?
Yeah. Memo's transporting there right now.
And Memo's now seen it, but the galleys are coming out.
Yeah.
He needs to pull all of his scout ships over.
Yeah. I think he's going to be able to fight at sea again now.
So I guess he's going to hoplite paint him. What do you think?
I don't know. I think he wants to scout them out first with a cap or something.
There's the stable. Is that an academy that he's building next? Let's see. Check his forward bills. They're almost found right there. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, he's been another stable.
That
Yeah,
wall
he's gotta
galley
be careful
upgrade
because they don't have
Memo can't come
stable.
soon
Okay,
enough.
so he's going calves to start, not hoplite quite yet. Man, a lot going on here.
Let's see.
Cool's got Memo's got 2 idle fishing war galleys on
Yeah.
the left side of Cool's base. He really needs them right now.
Let's see. No, he doesn't have any docks there. Let's check what Cool's doing. Yeah, he's just going to use charged archers.
And a bit of a misclick from Cool there. He's getting some of his war galleys picked off by Memo. He just sent his ships right past Memo's.
Yeah, I think Memo has to be able to pump more ships than Cool now.
It's the first time in the game that Memo's got a high population as well. He's still got idle boats.
His forwards are still alive as well, his builders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool space. Oh! Is that one?
And he lost the sea again.
No, it's not full.
Yeah, I think he lost the sea because he started pumping charged archers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that landing from Memo was at the perfect time.
Yeah.
He forced Cool's hand into spending wood on the land units. And now he's shutting down Cool's advance to
Yeah,
the sea.
that was what I was about to say. Because Cool, I mean, Memo already denied this wood, but Cool still has this one and the ones behind. And this one, short growing thing. Yeah. Let's see.
Memo's also being a nuisance, just taking a few houses down for Cool.
Yeah, that would be very true. Unfortunately, in his population.
And there's a war galley for Memo that's not attacking villages on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's not.
I think
That's
it's
Cool
just
breaks down his
angry.
wall to engage Memo.
Yeah, I
So
think
Cool's
it's
like, I've had enough.
Yeah, he just saw that.
Can we check the CAs and the calves, the upgrades
Yeah.
on them, see what in that fight?
Yeah, he needs +1 attack, +2, and they physically upgraded.
Nice good hit from the stone throw. These war galleys
like
are
neither
not
player.
villages on,
Yeah.
on the left-hand side of Cool's base. I don't understand. Oh, now they are.
Yeah,
Fine.
and Memo spamming his boat too.
Because neither player has nobility yet. Both of these civs have it, so these players will do well to upgrade that. This Memo's got a real nice boom on the sea going.
He should be able to fleet some pick up the boat. Why Cool hasn't yet. Yeah, he denied this wood too. So Cool has this wood, and this is already open, but I think he doesn't care because she's pushing with the threat archers.
So this has been a nice response by Memo. He's
Yeah.
really been up to task in this game. And this game is looking a lot. I was gonna say he's looking in this game like he should have, perhaps in the other ones.
Yeah. Cool's still trying to get back on the sea. He's actually got 5 ships near his docks. Memo left these war galleys just at the CA slightly outranged them, and he lost a few there unnecessarily.
Here we go. Oh no, he's gonna don't live to fight another day. Cool's control with his chariot archers is just so precise.
Yeah, Cool's already ability. Let's see. Yeah, he's in fast ability.
Can you check the Vil count, Eftis? I'm a little bit confused with who's ahead right now in front of me, because
Memo has 73. So Cool has the Vil advantage. Let's see how. Yeah, I'm going to the tower.
he's getting pushed off sea. He needs to group his war galleys.
He has some build on. And Cool is taking the sea again. Let's see if he can keep it. Oh, nice ball. Oh, that's hitting the wall. So pretty upgraded. Yeah.
Cool is having to expand out of his base, putting his villagers at much greater risk.
Yeah, but he has the sea now. Leads between them. And then
Yeah, he's still being contested, I guess, and he's picking off villagers on the woodline. If you, move up a little bit to the.
There you go. He reverses field on him. That's good instincts by Memo.
Let me see. Yeah, he's starting to build towers here. That's nice. Oh, she's stuck in there.
What a game.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Yeah, it's special.
Neither player is like gonna give up the sea. They're gonna fight tooth and nail for the fucking sea.
Yeah.
There's a huge amount of CA for Cool, but this just so taxing on his wood. Whereas Memo has got one massive wood line, but it's not really under pressure.
Makes you wonder why he didn't make a couple camels as meat shield.
Yeah. He's still ahead in population, but Memo's holding strong and has taken back the sea.
But Cool is running out of wood now. He has to take this. I think if Memo just dance until Cool runs out of wood, he will
sure.
Cool manages to get a little quick wall up on the right hand side of his base, just there with Memo's cavalry running around.
I mean, yeah, he can wall, but Memo is built in him.
Yeah.
Those towers being a real nuisance as well.
Yeah. He's slowly towering now. He's time to retaliate.
And now that he has towers going, he can start making hoplites. If he chooses to.
Yeah, I think
It's
Cool
good
is going
stuff.
to... He wants to click Iron King. Might as well accumulate Cool and Wolf.
Cool's feeling the heat, but he's hanging in there, man.
Yeah.
Like a ring that stone thrower.
Memo needs to push the wood line on the top of Cool's base. If he can do that, he's going to almost entirely shut down the rest of Cool wood on the whole map.
The CA is starting to run out. Yeah.
That's
Cool
good work
definitely-
by Cool. I mean, Cool and Memo. They're like both doing a good job simultaneously. It's like, it's funny.
Yeah.
They're both just...
Yeah, he's going to kill all these CAs.
Cool's ironing, yes.
Yeah, but I don't know what he can do to clear all these guys.
He's gonna have to do elephant archers because he's got all those ranges.
He has,
Like his
but
only move.
the issue is, I don't know how much elephant archers he can pump.
And we'll find out.
Yeah.
He'll probably mix some CA in.
Memo is still spamming lots and lots of cav. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to
And I think that's the right move.
counter that in any way. He just wants to keep that absolute pressure up here.
Yeah, he's forcing Cool to spend wood on Charlotte.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's a good point.
Damn. This Cool's really in a bad way right now.
Yeah.
The Cavs are just overrunning him.
Yeah, for me, this wood line is GG for Memo.
And he does not have a temple. He does not have a temple for quick Jahed. I don't think so, does he?
Cool's only got one safe wood line. Cav just running through the base now, picking up more kills. Really convincing play by Memo here.
Mm-hmm. Memo ain't going out like that. This was the kind of win that Memo needed. He pretty much took control from start to finish. Wire to wire victory. From what I saw. Looked to see it early. Transport him, wrecked him. GG.
I think the alternative for Cool would be to wander.
I can't, his land's not safe.
Yeah, not now, but maybe
Yeah, it's
even
just
now. Early archer.
Wonder's hard on small islands. It's fun to think about.
Cool population down to 50. Cav are just
Yeah,
getting
I don't know why Cool didn't
continuous
make a few
kills.
camels. Cool should have made some camels for sure, I agree, but I don't know if it would have mattered because Memo won that sea early.
Yeah, even Compit, because Compit wouldn't take a lot of wood here.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Memo's now ironing as well.
Yeah, Cool has enough LS to clear the cap on this. And Memo's microing the cap now. He's just towering out.
What a dream for the
but-
series.
Memo is totally safe at home, though. That's a big difference in what's going on in the game.
I think
He's
when
gonna play
Memo
safe board at home.
gets iron, you know, so good the time to.
And Memo will do well to upgrade a heavy cav once he irons. We'll see if he does that. I don't see why he wouldn't,
Maybe he.
because Greek gets heavy cav.
Yeah, he has. But he's still pumping, so he probably won't break that.
Yes.
And Cool start making priest.
That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Cool has any good more. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
carry on with-
so I just said Memo ain't going out like that. Cool isn't either. He's gonna play it to the bitter end.
Yeah.
But VnsCool is looking pretty wrecked in this game.
heavy goblin coming.
So iron now into the corner. See a tower upgrade maybe. Maybe not needed.
Memo's taking his
It's an amazing response from Memo. Anyone could have just folded and just said, fuck it. Down 3-0, mailed it in.
Yeah.
He refused. Almost, I don't want to say dominated VnsCool, but like took it to him throughout the game.
Yeah, he's trying to make it try with him not to fight the post.
There's the heavy cav upgrade. Is the Cool got Jahead yet?
No, I don't think
so. He's getting heavy cav and there's no Jahead bills. That's not a good combination for Cool. Memo knows that. He sees now no Jahead, heavy cav, yep. Cool's in deep shit. We'll see if he sticks with the heavy cav or switches over to sense.
Yeah.
At the moment he's spamming those heavy cavs, so...
I think we should yeah, Memo has a lot of resources yet.
Desperation, Cool trying to get the last bit of wood that he can from that wood line. Surrounded by Memo's towers.
We can just be on the mini map. Memo was never landed.
Yeah, full casting now.
YOLO.
Are you just coming in for a Memo?
Look at that.
I think all is just crawling.
What a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay. So this is Memo map. Doesn't look like he has a short free speed. His gas is horrible and his buried is horrible too. I think these words are real. Let's see. Cool's map. Easy to sell. Decent berries. He has a very safe map, but far from water. But so is Memo. Yeah, I think this is a real for me. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he does a real.
Yes.
So 1 real for Cool and 0 for Memo.
They just left. I saw him get in the passenger side. So
Yeah.
I think they were just slamming doors on the way out to be loud.
Yeah,
So
go
we
ahead.
can hear it.
Oh, they did a re, yeah?
Yeah, Memo.
Okay, sorry, I'm coming.
Sorry about that. I was talking about some neighborhood drama.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Who called a re?
Memo.
Okay.
Could already use a ring, right? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's
So what would you guys say the odds are statistically of being VnsCool 4 straight in 1v1? 5 to 10%.
yeah. I think that's a
So
pretty accurate
Memo
guess.
really has his work cut out for him here. It's going to take like a historic effort.
Yes.
Historic effort just to force game 7, let alone win it.
What happened?
Memo needs to choose a civ.
Oh, I saw he already picked. He was Persian.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
It's a really weird map. That's in Memos. No shorefish for Memo. He could, but not for the start. This is too far for him, I think. He has 6 berries. Very far Gazelle. And he doesn't have a re anymore. So this will be very hard for him. He has this early close, but that's it. That other food resource is too far. Let's see, cool.
Yeah, it's very awkward for Memo.
Yeah. Cool has a
Very awkward.
very easy food to push. I mean, he just has to push a couple of vessels. Shouldn't be too problematic, but he doesn't have any shellfish near wood. At least he has these two. Yeah, I think Memo, if he pushes these gazelles to this forest, might make the effort, but I don't know. Yeah, he already found out, so he's going to find the lion now. Just 3 minutes to color, or is it 4?
I think it's 3.
Yeah.
I have to check.
Let's see what. Yeah, he's pushing the gazelle.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes.
Well, yeah. At least he has near enough.
So Memo has this decent like private sea. Well, not private, but
This
closer to him,
this
but
thing,
difficult to notice there.
yeah, this is a great advantage for Memo. I don't think Cool would see this early at least, but he has this sea. It's not the best, but it's pretty decent. Let's see where they dock. I think. No, I don't think they will be able to see if they just cross this. He still has the same bill account. Yeah, Cool is finding a lot of now. Let's see what he plans to do.
Memo's done quite a good job to lure that gazelle to his TC though. Yeah, a lot of people would have struggled to do that, but that gazelle being so far away, he's had to bring on top form for that push. And Cool losing aggro on the elephant. It's
Yeah.
going to delay him a little bit.
Well, at least he has a lot of LS, but he didn't take the gazelle. Maybe he didn't see it. I don't know. I think he should have seen it. Okay. Since he's just going to go with the L.
He probably thought it was just too awkward to pit that.
Yeah.
Memo
Yeah.
having a really rough time with those stragglers,
Yeah, but
or
he
lack
has.
of them.
He has. Oh, nice. He's finding a good bit to build. That's a nice bit. He has stone and shellfish.
Sneaky villager coming forward for Cool.
Yeah, he's here. And Memo is not on him.
Again, the Yellowville hiding next to the gold.
Yeah.
The Ninja Cool. He's like Trini from the Power Rangers.
Let's see. Memo find this. Let's see here.
Totally dated myself with that reference.
Memo is gonna spot Cool's paint here.
Yeah, he should. Let's see. Yeah, he already seen it.
And he
He's
is not gonna deny the barracks, but he's gonna
deny the build.
trap that villager, so
Yeah.
that villager can't do anything else for a little while now. Gonna try and chop out.
Nice. He's just going to wall the barrack off.
Clubber coming in for Cool already.
Yeah.
He
He's
needs
still
to
Stone Age.
wall here before he can.
I think he's just saving.
Cool's not letting him wall.
Yeah.
He's not. He needs to get a house wall up quickly. Oh, he does just about. That was touch and go.
Yeah. Let's see what unit he does. Yeah, he's going sling. Let's see.
Stonewall needs to.
Let's see.
Memo can do that. That was not luck. That's something that Memo does all the time.
Nice. He's already won here.
He can win with his click like that.
And Memo's got another quick wall up to deny that club and come around.
Yeah. And Cool is already walled the crossing. Let's see if anyone has a dog. No.
He gets
not
the wall
Cool.
down. That's good work by Memo. Is that 4 alligators guarding that crossing? That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. So I think this
Sorry,
is
I'm
the
a little
first
late to
time
the party.
Memo's been a little bit safer at the start of a game.
Yeah. And he's
Surprising
already
too
walled
with the civ selection. Persian is such a good rush civ.
Yeah, Memo's going to go big on slings now. Let's see if Cool switch to slings or he's just going to bronze. Where is he?
He looks so loud on the deck. I thought he would do this in the garage.
Oh, there is. Let's see what he does. No, I think he's just going to. Yeah, they're both going to fight water now. Yeah, no, Cool found this. Nice see. Is Cool pumping anything? No, just see. And cover great.
Yeah, both players going onto the sea, not building a single fishing ship.
Yeah,
Just know that they need to get control of it first.
yeah. It's a shame that Memo's building here, but that's okay, I guess.
Cool gets the first few shots off on Memo scout ship.
Yeah. But Memo has 2 dogs on him. Nice, he's trying to
Club is
score small.
down.
And his other reel is just building houses. Let's see what he does. I think Memo's going to push now. He's going for the crossing. And Cool has the second dog now. Yeah.
Cool scout ship is scouting all the way around to the back, the sea at 6, but it's a wasted trip.
Yeah, but he
And
now knows there's a lot of food here. He can let
yeah,
Memo.
that's true.
He can let Memo have this.
Yeah, I don't think Memo's maybe actually even realised this. It'd be good if we could see the fog of war, but unfortunately we can't.
Yeah, third dog for Cool now. And he's Billy spotted. Okay, it's Klingons scout it now. Let's see what they do.
Is he going to get these villagers repairing the boat? Maybe?
Yeah.
Or just to get one?
Oh, Cool just picking his foot. And Memo's not noticing.
Oh, yeah. That's unfortunate for Memo.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it takes him to realise what's going on there. All his focus right now is on this crossing. Yeah, he's finally noticed. Dock in a little bit of an unsafe position there, really. It's
Yeah.
quite far forward. He probably could have built that back a little bit more.
Good pass. 2 dogs, 3. And what is he building? Stable. He probably wants to build this. Yeah, but still far from it. Who has the Seattle?
Yeah. Equal population, but Cool is yeah, gonna get that control, add some fishing boats soon, probably.
He's probably coming to kill this ship.
Scouts coming down for Cool.
Yeah. This build managed to get away. Pretty safely too. Yeah, Cool is pumping a lot more ship than Memo.
Yep. The slings haven't really been effective, have they?
Yeah.
And the scout is out, but with no upgrades, so if Memo notices, he could quickly kill that scout. He hasn't noticed yet.
Yeah, and Cool is already upgraded.
Slight misclick for Memo with these scout ships. Gonna get
And Cool
picked
is
off.
going to boom on the sea now. Let's see, Memo. 3 dogs here.
He's got some scouts in him.
Yeah. This will still alive. Was alive.
Morik's not happy with the score.
What do you guys think? I mean, I don't know. This doesn't look great for Memo.
Yeah.
It's looking
Cool,
really
okay.
bad at the moment. I remember that's Cool is up to 70 pop.
Yeah.
Memo's on 50.
Yeah, I think this sea is enough for Cool to bronze and kill Memo. While he's still into Yeah, Memo just one farming. I think if Memo can dock here, that would be his way out.
Cool's base is completely safe.
Yeah.
Hasn't been threatened at all. Whereas even just that forward paint, although it didn't achieve much, it just that slight harassment right early on,
Yeah.
even though Memo did shut it down, it can delay
But it was a
the
good
players.
it was a good distraction because it forced Memo to make some things that didn't do
Yeah.
anything.
Exactly. It's difficult to tell though, isn't it? You know, may have thought Cool was going to push out quite a bigger land army, but Cool transition quite quickly into C.
Oh, Cool is already clicked. Wow. The Memo is very far
Yeah.
from it.
20-minute click. That's excellent
Yeah.
for all those scout ships.
Yeah, I think this
And the
is a
Cool
game for
machine
Cool.
just taking off again.
Cool essentially controls the map.
Yeah, I think this is GG. Let's see what Memo does. Well, he's about to click too. So I think he has enough time to fight a little longer. He just needs to not open this.
He's going to have to fight for his life right now because it's not looking great. He's got a lot of
We check the
villages
bill
exposed.
counts and the timeline.
Yeah, Cool has 64 builds and Memo 42. And the timeline is skewed for Cool.
Cool's economy is absolutely rocking.
Yeah.
Again, reaching Bronze Age with 1,000 food in the bank.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, and he shows his versatility going all in on the sea. So heavy. You see all those fishing boats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a couple games ago, he abandoned the sea completely. So he shows that he'll do whatever his map dictates he ought to.
Yep, exactly.
And that's how you win. Is your player map, player civ.
Very dynamic player.
Mm-hmm.
Great adaptability.
Very nasty dog.
This is a game that, like, if you're Memo, you're like, how the fuck did I even lose this game? Like, Cool just kind of overwhelmed him early and often. Forced Memo to spam barracks, spam this.
Yeah, he has
Hmm.
He has a hole here. He has to. Let's see.
As the championship matchup gets closer and closer, based on the outlook of this game right now, unless Memo can pull off a miracle, it's looking like Black Waltz and Cool.
Let's see if Cool can click inside. I think he did. Oh, no.
Yeah, Cool's heading straight to Memo's base.
Yeah, he clicked inside.
Memo sent a villager out to expand the walls, but didn't re-wall here, right at the bottom.
Yeah.
Cool is in.
Let's see if he can react in time.
And he's chosen, so he's got that barracks right there. He can spam swordsman from right next to Memo's barracks. See that?
Oh,
He'll be
yeah.
spamming swordsman there.
No, he's going camels.
Got no upgrades on the camels. He's getting a few hits off. Cav are distracted. But I don't think it's going to last long. Cool is 107 population.
I think this is
Memo's
over.
45.
Yeah.
GG.
No.
4-1 Cool.
No.
Takes the semi-final.
Dang.
Congratulations,
Shooting for a little
Cool.
bit more drama. Yeah, that's cool.